They say the devil's in the details, and nowhere does he lurk more mischievously than in the bedroom. Most folks reckon great intimacy is built on the basics. An embrace here, a kiss there. But what if I told you there's a whole realm of untamed desires that 95% of women secretly long for, yet rarely breathe a word about? It's time to lift the curtain on this hush-hush territory and uncover what truly gets the heart racing when the lights go down. And hold on tight, my friend, because this ride isn't for the timid. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Many women harbor a fascination with rougher, more primal encounters. Contrary to popular belief, it doesn't make her any less poised or refined. It makes her delightfully human. After all, passion is a playground, and we're here to explore its every corner, so long as it's done with mutual respect and consent. Let's dive right in. Number 1. The tease and denial tactic. Picture this, my friend. You and your partner, standing on the precipice of something electric, every nerve in your body ready to burst like a firecracker on the 4th of July. She's poised for what comes next. But you hold back. A fleeting touch here, a gentle retreat there. Maybe you whisper something low and tantalizing in her ear. You sense her heart pounding. See the desire flickering in her eyes like embers in a midnight fire. That, in essence, is the tease and denial tactic, a masterful slow burn that turns every moment into a heady swirl of anticipation. Why does it send shivers down the spine? Because our minds adore novelty. When you ease off the accelerator and let her imagination run wild, you're weaving a tapestry of tension and anticipation. Each caress, each barely there kiss, becomes a crescendo, building and building until she's practically breathless with want. You're inviting her onto a roller coaster that climbs just high enough to make her heart race, then holds the moment before the plunge. And that plunge, when it finally arrives, it's fireworks and confetti, all in one grand finale. However, a word of caution. Don't push this too far. A tease that lingers too long can slip from pleasurable tension into genuine frustration, and that's hardly the goal. Keep your eyes open for her cues. If she's pulling you closer, her breath's quickening, or she murmurs for more, it's likely time to move forward. Tease her, let her feel that sweet ache of want, but do remember to deliver, or you'll leave her more annoyed than amused. Number 2. The art of hair pulling. Next up, let's address a topic that often comes with a bit of controversy. Hair pulling. It gets a bad name from folks who've only seen it done poorly, tugging at the ends like you're yanking a stubborn weed from the garden. But executed the right way, hair pulling can elevate passion to a whole new sphere of intensity. The trick is in the technique. Gather her hair near the scalp where it's strongest and apply a firm but controlled grip. This is about asserting confidence, not causing pain. It should spark a rush of sensation, not a wince. Why do women crave this so fervently? It taps into our primal side, that ancient part of the brain that craves a raw and unfiltered thrill every now and then. It's a reminder that behind all our modern manners lies the wild heart of desire. There's a deep rush in knowing your partner isn't timid about wanting you, yet thoughtful enough to keep things pleasurable. You're balancing on the tightrope between boldness and cruelty. And staying upright is what makes it so compelling. But don't just stop with the pull. Contrast is your friend here. Pair that moment of intensity with a tender kiss along her jawline or a soft stroke across her shoulder. This interplay of power and gentleness is what keeps the spark alive. When she feels both the thrill of your untamed side and the comfort of your gentle affection, she'll be left breathless and longing for more. After all, it's the push and pull, quite literally, that makes every second sizzle. Number 3. The firm grip. Imagine for a moment you're out with her, maybe at a bustling party or a quiet evening at home, and you wrap your arm around her waist, pulling her gently but unmistakably closer. This seemingly simple move carries an undercurrent of desire, confidence, and intent. It tells her without a single word, "I want you here with me." And believe me, she'll feel it in every fiber of her being. What makes a firm grip so compelling? It's in how it balances strength with safety. In a world where she's often in control, making decisions, setting boundaries, handling responsibilities, a firm hand on her hip can be a breath of fresh air, a reminder that it's okay to let go and feel desired. There's a primal thrill in sensing someone else's desire, wrapped in the comfort of trust. A light press on her lower back can lead to a kiss that leaves her gasping, the perfect mix of passion and reassurance. But as with any gesture, context is king. A firm grip should never come off as aggressive or domineering. It's about confident assertiveness blended with respect. Gauge her body language, look for that spark in her eyes, and let the moment guide you. When done right, a single touch can speak volumes. Number 4. Pinning her hands. Now, let's delve into a move that lives at the crossroads of trust and thrill, pinning her hands. The idea might sound daring, but in practice, it's a chance to explore surrender, vulnerability, and a heightened sense of excitement. The key is that it must be rooted in consent and mutual desire, no ifs, ands, or buts. How do you pull it off without tripping over awkwardness? Start slowly, mid-kiss perhaps, and gently take her wrists, guiding them above her head. If the sparks are already flying, you'll see her breath catch and her body lean in. That's your green light. And if she's not into it, she'll let you know, subtly or otherwise. The bedroom may be a realm of implied conversation, but communication, through words, gestures, or body language, is always paramount. For many women, the act of allowing someone else to take the lead, pinning their hands, taking control, can ignite a potent rush of excitement. There's a delicious paradox at play: willingly giving up control to someone you trust completely. It blends anticipation and security, turning an ordinary encounter into a memory that lingers. Still, remember, this is no place to abandon respect or boundaries. Always check in, especially if you're venturing into uncharted territory. Trust magnifies pleasure, and respect deepens intimacy. When handled with care and understanding, a moment as seemingly simple as pinning her hands can become a highlight of connection, charged with passion, freedom, and the intoxicating sense of letting go. Number 5. The lip bite temptation. Let's talk about a tantalizing trick that can send sparks dancing along your skin: the well-timed lip bite. I'm not saying you should chomp down like you've stumbled upon a juicy steak. No, sir. This is a gentle, teasing nibble that whispers, "I want you, right now," without a single word. Picture this. You're in the midst of tender kisses, the world shrinking to just the two of you, when you decide to break the rhythm. Ever so softly, capture her lower lip between your teeth, giving the slightest tug. Keep your eyes open for her reaction. If they widen with excitement or she pulls you even closer, congratulations, you've just injected a jolt of desire into the air. But why does it work so well? It's the element of the unexpected. A playful lip bite breaks the predictability of a gentle kiss, adding a hint of edge to the experience. Suddenly, the sweetness is laced with a dash of spice, making the moment feel more vivid and real. Yet remember, subtlety is your friend. Start softly, gauge her response, and proceed accordingly. This is not about pain or shock value. It's about delivering a gentle surprise that heightens the thrill. The golden rule remains: if she's into it, you'll know. And if she's not, it's time to ease back. Number 6, the firm spank. Now, let's turn our attention to a classic that's been raising eyebrows and heart rates for generations: the firm spank. Contrary to popular belief, it's not just about swatting someone like you'd swat a pesky fly. No, this move thrives on anticipation, surprise, and a dash of mischievous fun. Begin by caressing her skin, letting your touch linger in gentle circles. Then, when the moment feels just right, when she's relaxed yet brimming with curiosity, deliver that playful smack. What's the allure here? It's that electrifying blend of sensation and spontaneity, the quick rush of endorphins that can feel both shocking and exhilarating at once. She's not merely receiving a tap, she's experiencing a burst of aliveness, a reminder that raw desire can be joyful and spirited. And don't forget your follow-up: a soft kiss or tender stroke to balance the moment. After all, you're not aiming to inflict pain. You're weaving a tapestry of contrasts. Firm meets gentle, daring meets comforting. Of course, as with any bold move, communication is paramount. If she's enjoying the experience, her body language will show it. If she's uncertain, take a step back. The name of the game is mutual pleasure, a playful give and take that keeps both hearts pounding. When done with respect, a well-placed spank can transform an ordinary evening into a legendary memory, leaving her wonderfully intrigued for what's next. Number 7, biting and nibbling. Picture this: a gentle tug at the earlobe, a playful nip along the collarbone, just enough to spark a tingle that travels straight down to her toes. Biting and nibbling, when done with finesse, can elevate an enjoyable moment into a downright electrifying encounter. The secret lies in starting soft. Tease her with a brush of your lips, then carefully sink your teeth in, never so hard as to cause real discomfort, unless she's explicitly given you the green light to do so. Why does this work like a charm? Because it dances on the razor-thin line between pleasure and just the barest hint of pain, stirring the senses in ways polite society doesn't always encourage. A well-placed bite can summon goosebumps out of nowhere, sending a delicious shiver through her body. It's primal, tapping into that deep, instinctual part of our nature we rarely unleash. But remember, variety is the spice here, alternate between soft kisses and mischievous nibbles, and watch her reaction closely. The neck and shoulders are treasure troves of sensation. Treat them kindly and keep an eye on her body language to know whether she craves more or less intensity. Number 8, the rough makeout session. Sometimes gentle whispers and tender caresses just don't cut it. A rough makeout session is about losing control, about the powerful chemistry that ignites when two people can't resist the pull of raw desire. Pin her against the wall, press your lips to hers, like the world might end at any moment, and let things get deliciously messy. Fingers tangled in her hair, a playful bite on her lip, and the kind of passion that leaves you breathless. This is what it means to surrender to the moment. Why does it spark such intrigue? Because it's the opposite of rehearsed and polite. In that flurry of heated kisses and wandering hands, she feels wanted in a way that's utterly unscripted. It's proof that even imperfect, unplanned passion can be perfectly thrilling. The key is staying tuned to each other's signals, ensuring the whirlwind of roughness remains a dance you both lead together. When done with care and respect, it's a surefire way to remind both of you that desire, in all its messy glory, can be nothing short of magical. Number 9. Dirty talk done right. Words. They're far mightier than we often give them credit for. And in the bedroom, they can light a fire every bit as bright as touch. Let's talk about dirty talk. Done well. It doesn't just stoke the flame. It fuels the kind of blaze that warms mind and body alike. But first, let's get one thing clear. This isn't about rattling off some bawdy script or parroting explicit phrases you've memorized from a book. No, sir. This is about authenticity, timing, and a dash of unfiltered desire. When the moment feels right, let your words flow in a way that mirrors exactly how you feel. No more, no less. Start small. A sultry compliment here, a half-whispered confession there. Tell her just how stunning she looks under the soft light, how her presence sets your pulse racing, or how you can't wait to see what she does next. As the temperature rises, so can your boldness. Whisper your wants or invite her to share hers. You're not just making small talk. You're sketching a mental scene, enveloping her in an atmosphere of raw excitement. Why does this enchant so many women? Because dirty talk isn't just a string of words. It's an invitation for her mind to join the dance, the same way her body has. It sparks the imagination, reminding her she's not just a participant, but the focal point of your hunger. The trick is to keep it genuine and let your tone work its magic. Slow your pace, drop your voice, and let each word land like a gentle tug at her heartstrings. Most importantly, remember that dirty talk is a two-way street. Encourage her to chime in, reveal her own desires, and watch as the conversation becomes a delicious back and forth of shared fantasy. If you're unsure, start with something simple. Perhaps a whispered, "You drive me crazy," or "I can't get enough of you." In no time, you'll find that once the gates of confidence open, the right words flow naturally, drawing you both deeper into the moment. All told, these 9 daring moves are about far more than the thrill of heat and sparks. They're about forging a deeper, more honest bond with your partner. From playful hair pulls to electrifying dirty talk, each of these gestures can ignite a surge of desire when guided by respect, empathy, and a healthy dose of communication. At the heart of it all is trust. Trust that she's comfortable exploring these edges of passion. Trust that you'll listen to her cues. And trust that, together, you'll create a safe space for a little mischief. Remember, passion isn't a static creature. It grows, shifts, and thrives on shared curiosity. Take these ideas not as rigid rules, but as whispers of inspiration. Experiment, be mindful, and above all, keep the lines of communication wide open. If this video resonated with you, don't just keep it to yourself. Hit the like button, share your thoughts, and subscribe for more journeys into the art of authentic connection.